Hi, Julie Torrens here. So we're going to do some more gel printing. And this time I've got the magazine Elle, E-L-L-E. This one I did use in my other video, but not until the end. I was using Vogue, which has worked for me in the past, but you'll see when you watch that video that it wasn't so great. But this works, so let's get started. Okay, I'm going to start off with a color. And I want to make some backgrounds. Now I grabbed some of my Liquitex, not because I feel that the paint really had anything to do. It's the ink of the different magazines. But I've got some colors that I love, but I just don't have in my bargain bowl of colors, so I just wanted to grab some of these. The Liquitex is thicker, so it takes just a little bit more oomph to get it to spread out on the jelly plate. And I'm not worried about perfection here, not at all. But I just want to get some color on some of these sheets. So I'm heading into some paper behind me, and let's get this on. This is newsprint. It's what you use to, well, a lot of things, but this was used to wrap things that were in the mail. But I love the wrinkles, and I'll show you later some of the really cool prints that I got with wrinkles. It turned out great. All right, let's pick this guy up. But I just wanted a bit of a darker background. This is great. Love it. Love the wrinkles. Okay. Set it to dry. And let's give it one more. And I'm going to, do I want another dark? I think so. And when I say dark, this is crimson, I believe. Yeah. Crimson red. And I'm going to hit this with a little bit of gold. And this is my Martha Stewart Metallics. This one's gold. And brayer off the blue. Now these Liquitex paints tend to cling more to the brayer, more to your clothes. And that's okay. But I just gave the gold paint a bit of a stir. This is not a Liquitex paint. This is just a no-name that I got from Amazon years ago. But they weren't good for gel prints. Okay. Another background. Here we go. So, have you gotten your gel print plate out since we were last together? I hope so. For me, it's a bit of a process to get a drying place ready, get the paper ready. I don't have a lot of room, so I can't kind of have things set up and stay up for a great length of time. But my space is sufficient. Oh, and look. Didn't that clean up the plate nice? Beautiful. All right, let this dry. And let's get started. And I'm going to go ahead and grab the one we just did, this background. I'm going to get now, one of the things I do not have in the bargain bowl is any black. So that's why I grabbed this Liquitex, and this one's ivory black. So we're going to use some black. Again, Liquitex is much thicker, so it takes a little bit more to roll it out. I'm seeing some little crumbs, probably from coming off of my brayer. Doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me. Okay, let's grab a magazine picture. Love her. Lots of contrast. Down she goes. All right, let's give her a good spread. I'm going to grab one of my prints that is the frames for when my picture doesn't completely cover my gel plate. I can just use this to pick up the edges. And I like it as a good way to adhere that magazine print to my plate and get it to mix well with the paint. So, okay, take this up, nice frames, pick this up. I'm giving it the little extra rub, and here we go. Be there. Oh, I can't believe it. There's a little something there, I think. And this is the Good magazine. Well, I'm just going to grab it and see if we get anything. Well, if you watch the first video and you see this, I wouldn't blame you for just shutting it off and scrambling some eggs. But let's just see. And practically nothing. Do not be discouraged. I'm not. We're going to go right ahead and do some more. Okay. I am going to grab this red. This is that crimson. Obviously not as thick as the Liquitex, but just fine. Just don't have to put quite so much elbow grease in the spreading time. I'm grabbing another picture. Yes, I am. Look at her. See what we get. Put her down. Grab a frame. I do not have room on the table I'm working on to have all these things, or else I'd have them closer at hand. But I'm utilizing my chair, my couch. I have a moving blanket. So the thing you wrap your furniture in when you move. And that's what I use as my drying so that I don't get paint on my carpet. Okay. Frame. And I'm going to go right back to this teal paper. And hopefully, no, almost nothing. Almost nothing. I'm going to grab it. There may be more there than we see automatically, so let's see. But this is the magazine that I was in when I grabbed the other pictures that worked well. So give this a good brayer down and see what we get. A tiny bit of her hair. Don't be discouraged. I'm not. As a matter of fact, I'm kind of used to it. Not just from today, but other times. All right, grab another color. I like this purple. The things that make me think I'm using too much paint or too little paint aren't happening. I think the paint is going down pretty well. This is a little more transparent, so I'm going to add just a little bit more paint. There we go. That looks more like it. Feels more like it as well. So that time I was a little shy on the paint. It's all right. I'd rather add a little more because taking it off. Oh. All right, another picture. Here she is. Down she goes. And let's just get her right in there. Instead of worrying about that frame, let's worry about her first. Let's see if that makes a difference, because that sure can. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Be there, please be there. Find a corner. Yes. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Sorry, I'm pulling it right off of the frame. There we go. And grabbing a piece of paper, and I'm just going for it. Give it a brayer. And this is just copy paper. I wanted to grab something fast. Okay. Now, unless your paper is just totally non-absorbent, then this will work. I mean, if it picks up paint, it picks up paint. Don't use like photo type paper, real glossy paper on your gel plate. It will stick fast. It can be a mess. Okay. And look at her. I love her. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. To the drying rack. And we're going to try another one. Okay. I'm going to start with this yellow ochre color. And I'm going to add a little gold just to give it a bit of a shimmer. Give it a stir. Feels a little slick, which can mean a little too much paint, so I'm just picking up some paint. Yeah, I don't think my roller is really rolling. One more time. There we go. There we go. Okay, good. Grab a picture. Now, I really like her. I really want her to come out. Get her on there. Give her a good brayer before she has time to think about it. Okay. Grab a frame. I really do not believe you can leave your magazine print on too long, because even if it dries hard, it'll still lift. Will it affect the print? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Picking up the gold, grabbing a piece of paper. This has a white background. And let's see what our gold. Yes, yes, yes. She's there. Okay. Putting on the white. see what we get. But so far, that one I really like. Okay. What do we have? Not a lot of contrast, and yet I thought the picture did have a lot of contrast. Nope. Nope. It's okay. We are going to keep going. All right. I'm going to use that buttermilk. This was a paint that I got from not Tuesday Morning, Crafter's Warehouse. And it was in a bin. Anything in the bin was 25 cents. It was all acrylic paints in jars like that. And there was only 2 colors. I honestly don't remember what the other color was. But I grabbed this one, which is kind of an off-white eggshell kind of a color. I didn't take more. I really didn't know what it would be like. And of course, the next time I went, which was weeks after, the whole bin was gone. But, okay. Okay. I'm grabbing an image. Oh, I really like this image. I want this to come out. Look at her. Isn't she fun? Don't fall too much in love, huh? Okay. I have some craft paper that I think this off-white would look so nice with. My gel plate, I don't have it adhered to my table, although I could, in so much as my table is a non-absorbent surface, but I don't want it to be just stuck fast to that table, and that's exactly what it would do. So I have the acetate. They come sandwiched between 2 pieces of acetate, and I have the bottom acetate on. Okay, we've got this. Now, I have a darker background. Grabbing it right here. And I think that white, if it comes out, I think it could be really cool. Let's see. Well, we've got something, but not a lot. I'm going to grab it. Let's see. And terrible. I don't mind the paper, but it's not what we're looking for. I'm gonna try again. Please don't give up on me. I'm ready to give up on me. All right, blue. This one is an ultramarine. That's blue. No denying that. Get it nice and even if I can. Okay. Well, that's shiny and slick. Let's see what we get. I love her. That doesn't seem... Oh, I love her. Ah, I'm going with the dress. Okay. Giving this a good brayer down. Grab a frame paper. Okay. And I have dark, oh yeah, I got a paper ready. I was going to say, I have dark on here. All right. Oh, we've got something. Yes, we do. I'm in love. Let's grab it. Now this brown paper, I just love it. It's got a bit of a grain to it. I picked this up out of the trash, believe it or not. People that put it in their trash were there, and I was able to ask them, but it's a whole roll, huge roll, heavy roll of this paper, and it came off of a child's easel. When you bought the easel, it came with this roll of paint, roll of paper, and I just love it. It is a bit heavy for collage, certainly not cardstock, but let's see. Well, there she is. Better. We didn't get any of her face. Okay, I am just going to get one of these frame sheets. I'm going to get some light color. This is the first one that comes to mind. And I'm going to see about picking up the rest of this. But sometimes that is as good as it gets. It just depends. But I don't hate it. Here we go. Just kind of cleaning off the gel plate. Okay. We might see her better on this one. Still no face, but her dress is beautiful. Okay, I'm saving that now. No more frames for you, buddy. Okay, grabbing a dark sheet. I'm going to see what we can do with another one. If I can lay this, like I said, I'm not a bunch of room here. Okay, something that would look great with that. I think a white color. I've got this white. Let's give it a go. This is one of those folk art gel acrylics. It always is a little bumpy to begin with. It's picking up the blue underneath quite a bit. That's all right. It's kind of a cool color. I like it. Alrighty. Picture. Look at her. Roll it on. Pick up the edges. This just gives me another chance to give it a good rub too. If I missed a spot the first time, I hopefully didn't the second time. Pick it up. Oh, it didn't pick up a lot of that white, but that's all right. And I've got that red sheet down there. Perfect. She's there. She is there. Even her face. Let's grab her. Thanks for sticking with me. We're going to have some prints out of this. And if I think back on how many prints I do and how many I end up having a print that I can utilize for its intended purpose, I don't know that we're that far off the mark. A little bit less, that's for sure. But okay. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. There she is. Can you see her? Look at her hand. Great. I like this. There's probably more here than you can see, but it's good. It's going in the drying rack. All right. Another. I'm going to try black again. And I'm going to give it a little silver this time. I haven't used this silver yet today, so I want to give it a bit of a shake. Oh, it's dripping out already. There we go. A very thick with a very thin. Mix it up. The black will come to life. It's a little thick. Quite the blob of black in the middle. That can happen. I'm going to try to move it around, but I find that's not always successful. Okay, I can see the shimmer. Last magazine picture. There she goes. Rub it down quick. Okay, young lady. Give us some results, would ya? There goes my voice. I'm sorry. That's that cold, but it is getting better. I couldn't be away from you for more weeks than I already was. I miss you too much. All right. Look at that. And that black has that shimmer that is just beautiful. Oh, come out, please. Let's, whoop. Well, that was some paper that fell, no problem. Here we go. We want this session to go out with a bang, okay? Be there, be there. She's there. Oh, yes, she is. Grab a sheet of paper. And let's get her. I'm going to give her a brayer because I can feel a bubble. And this will usually help with that. Right there. Okay. Here we go, friends. Are you serious? Look. Look. Isn't she beautiful? Oh, I love her. I absolutely love her. Okay, let's take a quick recap of today. In the drying rack. I can't remember if this was today or yesterday, but I don't think it was today. This one was today. Her dress came out beautiful, but the rest of her, we can't find her. This one is very interesting. And I'm going to take colored pencils and work with her. Her I love. She came out great. And this one, well, that's a success. All right. Thanks for joining me on this little session with my gel plate. I look forward to seeing you in another video. Thumbs up, subscribe, please. Bye now.